Better now?
Back again. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
Well, hello, and welcome to another beautiful broadcast day, you beautiful human beings. DennyRadio, sports and more. Back in the frozen freaking tundra with the rest of you bastards. It is episode number 208, 208. Yeah. DennyRadio, sport, thank you. Thank you. I deserve all that. DennyRadio, sports and more, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. They're on Alexis Road, east of Telegraph Airport Highway in Holland, in front of Menards, and they're on Schreier Road in Rockford, and their newest location on Glendale in front of Walmart. We are also up on the BakeryUnlimited.com Facebook live cam. There we are right now, waving to you. If you want to peep us out on the, watch us and listen to us during the breaks and, potty talk. Anyway, you can watch us by going to our 100.7 The Ticket Facebook page, okay? If you're not following us, you should. Give us a like, give us a fave, or you can watch it at Denny Radio on Facebook as well. So just search it, follow it, all of that. And today, I'm also on at Denny Radio on YouTube. So no X today. So we're on YouTube if you want to watch it. 877-909-1007. That, my friends, is the phone number. If you want to call or text, that is the Cigar Affair in Uptown Maumee. Text line, phone line. So if you want to, play with the show, be part of the magic that is Denny Radio, sports and more, then you just use that number, and it's pretty darn simple. All right, today, where are we starting? How about with Punxsutawney Phil? He saw a shadow yesterday, which signifies 6 more weeks of wintry weather. Well, check out this ad.
Groundhog Day may be over, but that doesn't mean we're done with the groundhog. Introducing Punxsutawney Steaks, the only steaks that are 100% groundhog meat. And this groundhog meat is bursting with flavor.
This groundhog fillet is so delicious.
Oh, yeah? Sink your teeth into this groundhog haunch. Now that's some tasty groundhog.
You got that right. Everybody loves Punxsutawney Steaks. And for the leftovers, there's Punxsutawney Helper.
More groundhog macaroni, please.
Coming right up, buddy.
Punxsutawney Steaks, tasty groundhog meat delivered straight to your door. Order now.
Why don't we say hello and good afternoon to the producer of this fine broadcast? That would be Chris.
Hollywood! What's up, Den Man?
Wow, you are coming in loud.
Yeah, I'm hot today. I don't know what's going on.
Hot. It's going to be a hot show.
Brand new equipment.
What? We got new equipment since last Thursday?
I'm lying.
I'm like, what the heck? What's going on over there? All right, so what did you do with your day off yesterday? Did you sit around and boo-hoo because Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow and we got 6 more weeks of this crap? What'd you do with your day off, Hollywood?
I know how this groundhog thing goes. We're going to be stuck until about April. Yesterday was just filled with cleaning. I did a lot of cleaning yesterday. I fell really hard. I fell on ice.
What?
Outside. Yeah.
Oh, no. Where? In the station parking lot?
No. That would have probably been a little bit better. It was right outside my house. All of the snow that was melting off of the roof created a layer of ice overnight. It was covered by snow. I took one step out, and then both of my feet were in the air as my head hit the concrete.
Holy cow. Are you in concussion protocol?
Pretty close to it. I had the heating pad on the shoulder and the hip last night.
Right.
So
did Kay put you in the blue tent?
No.
See the extent of your injury? I mean, did you lose?
Honestly, she laughed at me.
What?
I mean, she made sure I was fine first, of course. But.
Right. But, I mean, you can't screw around with a concussion, man. I mean, that's pretty serious.
Oh, my entire left side of my torso is in pain. But we're here.
Did you get nauseous at all?
No.
Okay, because that's when you usually know you really hurt yourself.
Yeah, I've had a concussion before. I'm fine. It's just soreness.
Okay, well,
I'm glad I'm 32 and not 92 because that would have been my last fall.
Yeah, that's your last call. Next thing you know, they're calling hospice. So, yeah. Well, we're glad you're okay. We're glad you're here. No, I sat around and watched Punxsutawney Phil. I was watching it when we were driving back yesterday from, where did we stay last night? We stayed in Knoxville. Not last night.
That wasn't too bad.
Not last night, the night before. So we stayed Sunday night. We took off and just had a blast in Atlanta for the weekend. And then took off and came up to Knoxville. Have you ever stayed at a Drury Inn, Drury Inn?
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, though.
Oh, dude, I love that place. They give you free breakfast, they give you free dinner, and they give you 6 cocktail tickets, which I didn't use.
I didn't get that.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, they're doing happy hour
Maybe
now.
they did some new marketing, man. This was like 2010. It was
I don't know
a different
about
time.
that. But we stayed on the way down in Franklin, Tennessee, to south of Nashville. And we take it on like, Drury Inn, what the heck is that? It's like, ooh, got free breakfast, free happy hour. I'm like, all right. And so we're on the way back, and Sharon goes, see if there's a Drury we could stay at. And they had one in Knoxville. So we did it again. It was $134.
No, that's not bad at all.
With breakfast included and
Dinner and drinks.
And yeah, they had, well, I mean, it's not crazy dinner. Dinner was, well, they had hot dogs, which I stayed away from. But they had pork sliders, mac and cheese, salad, nachos, baked beans.
Some options.
Yeah, dude, it's coleslaw. I mean, they had enough to, and then in the morning,
lot of the stuff you named, I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah, well, you know what? It saved us $40-$50 from going out to a restaurant.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So when you figure that, the room costs like $70.
How was the snowstorm in Atlanta?
The non-existent one. The one where you know how it is when you see it's the difference between a flurry and actual snow.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like lone snowflakes just flying around. It's like, is that snow? Nah, it can't be snow.
Gotcha.
That's what it was. That was the extent of the storm. Now, east of us, they got.
I was going to say North Carolina got hit.
Hammered. East of Atlanta, east of 75. We're on the west of 75, and it was colder than the bejesus. So it was pretty laughable because everybody down there was freaking out. But anyway, in honor of Groundhog Day, the NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, they put together some stats on the groundhogs from across the U.S. to see who's been the most accurate over the past couple of decades. Here's the sad part. There's 4% of people out there that believe Punxsutawney Phil is always 100% right. Phil is not even the most accurate weather predicting groundhog. They considered 19 different groundhogs and similar species based on 2 main qualifications. They must have been prognosticating for at least 20 years, and they must be active even if they don't make a prediction every year. First place, Staten Island Chuck out of New York. His accuracy is 85%.
That's high. That's better than most weathermen.
Oh, by a mile. They're maybe 60% right,
Yeah.
It's not their fault. Anyway, second place, General Beauregard Lee out of Georgia. He's 80% accurate. Third place, Lander Lil out of Wyoming. She's not really a groundhog. She's a bronze statue of a prairie dog, which they say is close enough. She's right 75% of the time. Fourth place, Concord Charlie out of West Virginia. He's 65%. Fifth place, Gertie the groundhog out of Illinois. She's right 65% of the time. Jimmy the groundhog out of Wisconsin. He's probably drunk. He's 60%. Seventh place, Woodstock Willie, also out of Illinois, 60%. And finally, Buckeye Chuck.
Buckeye Chuck.
Out of Ohio. He's 55%.
No, you want to know what made me laugh most about this article?
What's that?
That there are 3 taxidermy groundhogs that are better than Phil.
That's right. 16th place is Shinagadal Sammy, a taxidermied groundhog out of Pennsylvania. He's 38.9% accurate. Another Uni the groundhog, taxidermied groundhog out of Pennsylvania, 47.5% 4%. And Poor Richard, another taxidermy groundhog, also out of Pennsylvania, he's at 50%. Punxsutawney Phil, his accuracy is 35%. It's less than stuffed animals. I mean, how horrible is that? By the way, Woody the Woodchuck, I've never heard of Woody the Woodchuck out of Michigan. I don't know where he's out of. He's at 35%, the same as Phil.
This is news that you can only get here.
Yeah, no, this is the more part of Denny Radio Sports and More. Did you see my promo today? Me walking around the backyard?
Yeah, I was the beard looks good on you, you know.
Yeah, Sharon doesn't like it. She wants it gone.
Sorry, my brother.
She doesn't like it. So we know we know this beard's going to be
I was
gone.
about to say that beard's gone.
Yeah, it'll be gone by this weekend. All right, Quentin, shout out. Seahawks
Quentin?
and whatever. And Pastor Steve, retired. Thank you, Steve. You matter as well. He's checking it out. All right, tonight on TV, let's start there. NBA. Oh, wait, hold on. I see we have a text coming in. On
We got a phone call for you too if you want to take
Okay,
it.
let's grab the phone call first. Let's not make people wait, and then we'll grab the text. Good afternoon and welcome. You're on 100.7 The Ticket. What is your name, please?
In keeping with the rules of the show, I'm calling in during the first segment.
What's up, Rob?
Meredith Party Rental. Rob, what's on your mind, dude?
I've got some fun facts for you. Little known fact, Buckeye Chuck and Packer Chuck, the first successful Siamese twin separation in history.
I love it.
Little known fact.
I love it.
Little known fact. And I find it hilarious that we're letting animals govern our lives. We got a rat predicting the weather and jackasses in the government. It's weird. I don't understand it. This is what we've come to in America.
There it is. You're on a roll.
Rob's on fire today.
And we got the Pro Bowl tonight, which I know you'll talk about for evening sports. 4 Bengals in the Pro Bowl. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and their grandpa, Joe Flacco, are all in the Pro Bowl tonight.
So are you going to be watching the Pro Bowl tonight, or are you going to be sitting around your hot tub with the TV on watching the Pro Bowl flag football extravaganza?
I got to wash my hair.
And he's bald. Good stuff,
So,
Rob.
no, I probably not. I might for a little bit, but I don't know. I don't enjoy it like I used to.
Well, they don't play football anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, how can you?
Correct.
It's crap. It's just BS. So I'm going to peep it out.
Like I said the other day, put the mascots out there beating up little kids. That's what I want to see.
I do prefer that.
All right, dude. Have a great day. Thanks for checking in, my man. Looking forward to the next time we get together for a cigar.
Welcome home, Slappy.
All right, glad to be here. Yeah,
All right, Rob.
I gotta get a crew. I gotta get a crew out to I gotta get a crew out to Cigar Affair. We need to get out there and solve some problems of the world.
Yeah, welcome back home, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's good to be home. It really is. I tell you, I really loved sleeping in my own bed last night.
Yeah.
And I really love the freaking cats back all over us. I'm up this morning having my coffee, and Dash, the orange one, props up on my lap, while I'm having my coffee and doing my devotions and praying. And he's like, oh, you? Yeah. Hey, how about scratching my back? He just loves his back/butt scratch. Not his butt, but his back, whatever. So, yeah, I'm just like, okay, this ain't bad.
It's not that bad, man. You missed the terrible part of the weather.
Well, I went out. I walked a couple laps around the neighborhood, and it's not that bad. It's really not. I mean, listen, you got to remember, I've been through this, many, many times. So it's not a shocking thing to me.
Yeah, but 29 isn't -5. I'll tell you that, my friend.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Let's see. Kevin from Waterville says free bed bugs at Drury Inn too. Okay. Maybe they had a bed bug thing. I don't know, but is that why they give away all that food?
Yeah, that's why I was like, you're the first person I've heard say good things about Drury. So,
yeah, Pittsburgh Rick wants to know when we're going to meet up to make the exchange for the football picks. Not sure. Just got home.
Yeah, you got to set that up.
Well, it's hard to do because first off, Andre and Josh B are on for 2 hours after us. So if we get together, I don't know. Maybe we'll just have everybody Venmo me. How about that? And then Rick and I'll go out. I always buy Rick dinner and for being the commission, putting up all that stuff.
Yeah, although he does all the heavy lifting, honestly.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a slacker though. He missed a few this year. I had to get on him, dude. You had the wrong totals. Anyway, but that's still worth a meal with the dead man. All right, I changed my background around a little bit. Is it still look okay?
Yeah, it's cool.
I blurred out the bricks in the back. I thought
that looks cool. Yeah.
Okay. All right. What do we got on TV tonight? Ooh, NBA Coast to Coast Tuesday on NBC. The Dallas Mavericks host the Boston Celtics at 8:00. Boston will beat them. Portland Trailblazers host Phoenix Suns 11:00. Nope, no thanks. I'll be watching this. Denver at, of course, my Detroit Pistons.
Detroit basketball.
That's 7:00 tip. NHL, the Wings are off tonight, but last night in Denver, John Gibson stopped 21 shots for his 4th shutout of the season. Lucas Raymond, he scored and had his team leading 41 assists as the Wings beat the Avalanche 2-0. Here's a little fun fact. Detroit was 0-14-1 in its previous 15 games against Colorado entering last night, including that 5-0 home loss just 2 days earlier. Gibson allowed 4 goals on 17 shots. See, that just tells you how mental sports is, and really anything. The Red Wings were embarrassed, losing 5-0. They got shut out, and the Wings are like, okay, we need to show these boys that we can actually play. The Wings scored 33 seconds into the first period, and I even stayed up and watched some of it. Up next, Red Wings visit Utah on Wednesday. There you go. All right, men's college hoops. You got Kent State at Toledo tonight, 7:00, ESPN Plus. That's going to be worth peeping out. Ball State at Bowling Green, 7:00, ESPN Plus. I'll be going back and forth.
We got a phone call for you.
And let's grab that phone call before I tell you about the featured television event tonight. Good afternoon. Welcome here on 100.7 The Ticket. What's your name, please?
Hey, guys, it's Roby.
Oh, a 2 for 2 with the Fairchilds.
Here we got
I know, right?
Now, son. What's up, boy?
Hey, real quick on the Wings, I will make this as quick as possible because I know you got more stuff to talk about. But did you guys see how many Red Wings fans were at that game last night?
I did not.
Like, it was like a home game for Detroit. I'd say it was about 50-50.
Does Colorado stink?
It was. No, they're the best team in the league. That's the thing.
How can that be?
Like, what the hell? Like, what are they doing? Why are they selling their tickets? Oh, they think, this Detroit, we're going to kill them, so let's just sell our tickets. Come on, guys. You know what I mean? You're seeing 2 great teams, 2 of the top teams in the league, play against each other, and they're selling tickets. I don't get it.
That is crazy.
But
that tells you how the economy is, Roby. It's a tough economy out here, my friend.
The economy of I don't want to see a butt kicking, so let me sell the tickets because they should beat the Wings. It didn't happen.
Exactly. But happy for the Wings, good 2-0 win, and I might actually peep out this next game you're about to talk about, the Nuggets and Pistons, even though I'm not a basketball fan. So I might have to check that out.
It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a good one.
What's his name's back?
So
the Joker.
Jokic.
Yep, he's back. So, actually, he was back over the weekend. All right, dude, got to go. Have a great day, my man.
Yep.
All right, Roby, see you.
Okay, here's the big show tonight on TV. This is where everybody's going to be tuning in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay? It's on ESPN. Don't miss.
Can't wait.
2026 NFL Pro Bowl games tonight. Yeah, I want to see Shador in his little shorts out there running around playing flag football. Coverage starts at 6:30. What time you coming over?
I might get there at 6:15 if you have a Pro Bowl party.
Oh, yeah, I'm having a Pro Bowl
party. Got to
party.
get my spot.
Oh, yeah, I got all the snacks. This is going to be good.
Do you like 7-on-7 football though? It's not like this isn't gonna be terrible. It's just not football.
No, it's not. It's stupid. I'm not. I'm going to watch it only so I can mock it on the air the next day. Come on, what are you talking about? The kickoff is until 8:15. So
Wow,
from
2 an hour and a half of coverage.
yes, an hour and a half of coverage. 7-on-7 flag football. Plus, there will be other various skills challenges.
Okay.
And the flag football game between the AFC and NFC. Coaches Steve Young from the AFC and Jerry Rice from the NFC.
That would be cool.
Scott Van Pelt will do the play-by-play. Jason Kelsey and Dan, I just ran out of the back of the end zone, Orlovsky, serves as analysts.
It won't be terrible, Denny.
It'll be bad.
I mean, it depends on what you want. If you want the old school Pro Bowl, you'll never get that again. The skills competitions from back in the day, I was watching some like retro videos with like young Peyton and Tom Brady. Those are usually okay. The receivers catching, that's usually cool. But no, you're not going to see a football game.
Okay, if you had to watch one sporting event for the rest of your life, you had to pick either the Pro Bowl or TGL indoor golf, what would it be? It's the only sporting event you're allowed for the rest of your life.
Give me the golf.
I think I would take the golf as well.
Give me the golf. After watching it, I was like, this isn't that bad. I like this more than the PGA, so.
Oh, that's blasphemy.
Sorry.
Indoor golf is fun because, they're mic'd up. You get to hear them talk smack.
It's quick.
And all that other stuff. But
regular golf is kind of boring to watch on TV. I would go, but I wouldn't watch it.
Dude, Justin Rose just set a freaking record on Sunday and beat Tiger's record of the lowest round. It was pretty amazing. Of course, I was on the road, so I didn't see it.
Nobody talked about it. It wasn't on Sports Center.
Yes, it was. That's where I saw it, dude.
It was in the D block.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are we going to fill to get to the top of the hour? Oh, I know, golf. Anyway. All right, there you go. Segment number 1. I think we're killing it already. Coming back. Adam Schefter says Robert Kraft denied. What am I talking about? Stay with us. You're heard next. Denny Radio Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
No rules on this show. Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
Toledo, it's time to train like a D1 athlete. D1 training is now open, so visit this station's site today for your D1 training suite.
Is my sound better? I couldn't tell.
At half the price. Located at 4400 Heather Downs, it's D1 training, defining the way you train.
Are you watching a big sporting event with friends, having a party, or are you just too tired to make dinner? Then you need to call Mama Mary's Pizza, home of the famous 28-inch colossal pizza, equal to... I'm just going to rotate them.
All right.
Hello, Phil Turner.
Hey, and welcome back.
He can hear you now.
Welcome back, dead man.
Thank you, Josh B.
All right, just want to say, hope you had a nice trip down south and everything.
I did, Josh. It was, but I'm just glad to be back. Just so much easier.
Yeah, the frozen tundra of Atlanta has to be heck.
Yeah, well, it was cold. For Atlanta, it was cold.
Yeah, well, I'll talk to you around during the crossover with Andre.
All right, sounds good, my man. See ya.
Have a good show.
At Average Amy's Coffee Corner, our coffee has caffeine, our muffins are cooked, and our services, well, we're here. Come on by for an average cup of joe.
Average doesn't build great businesses. Cumulus Digital does, outperforming industry benchmarks by more than 25%. We deliver smarter digital marketing to over 4,000 local businesses every month and drive real, measurable growth. You're not average. Your marketing results shouldn't be either. Visit cumulusdigital.com to start outperforming today.
No rules on this show.
Who has it better than us? No!
Yeah! Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
I love it. Brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. By the way, if you don't feel like going and getting it or cooking, they deliver at Cinco de Mayo and all four of their locations. All you have to do is go to their website. It's number 5 DeMayoToledo.com. You can have it delivered.
Happy hour.
Exactly. You can get a frozen margarita, 20-ounce frozen, please, with salt on the rim. Or if you want, you can go and pick it up. What I used to do is I would go whenever we would get to go from there. I would go and I wouldn't order it ahead of time. I would go there and sit at the bar, have some chips and salsa and a margarita, and then I would order it to go.
That was smart. That's smart. Where's the first restaurant you're headed to?
What do you mean?
Since you've been back home, where are you going first?
Wherever.
You headed to Cinco? Oh,
wherever Sharon says. Yeah, I don't know. We ate so much out. We ate out so much. We're taking a little break. We went. I'll tell you where we're going. We're going to Kroger.
Get some groceries.
I tell you what I miss is Publix. Publix is such a nice.
Oh yes, that's the beauty of the South.
Yeah, it is. I love that. Hey, by the way, remember we were talking about this last week when I was down south that our Facebook page only had 216 followers.
Mm-hmm.
So I started sharing it more and talking about it more. I'm sharing my my Facebook page. We're now up to 715 people following us now.
You're a big damn deal out here, man.
Yeah. Are you sharing? Are you on Facebook or are you just on Instagram?
I'm on both. I've been sharing our lives, but I'm not a social media guy anymore. I'm trying. Yeah. This is me trying. There's too much mess on there.
Yeah, I have to. I'm just basically on to promote the show. I'm never on there like doom scrolling like other people are.
Mm-hmm.
I don't ever do that. I just
post and go.
My God. My man, Ski Anderson. There's a blast from the past just watching us right now.
What's up, Ski?
Ski is awesome. He is one of my producers way back in the day. Just an awesome human being and lives in Indiana. He's got to be pretty pumped up. Well, he lives in Purdue country, but he's got to be happy for the Hoosiers, I'm thinking. So, hey, Ski, good to see you, my man. All right, let's get to it. NFL's Adam Schefter says Robert Kraft not voted for Hall of Fame class of 26. I find that very, very enjoyable that Kraft didn't get in, because if Kraft would have got in with Bill Belichick not getting in, then Kraft would have them that over his head forever. Anyway. So neither of them are in, so now they can boo-hoo together. And Kraft was really nice last week saying, really nice things about Bill Belichick, saying, it's a tragedy that he doesn't get in, blah, blah, blah. Kraft, a first-time Hall of Fame finalist this year. He didn't receive enough votes, blah, blah, blah. We know how that works. It was announced Thursday. It will be announced at Thursday's NFL Honors in San Fran who's in. Well, I'll tell you who's not in. Robert Kraft. And Kraft,
I saw that. I knew you were going to be ecstatic.
Oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't like that dude. And I want New England to lose. Okay? I mean, Kraft's not too sad about this. You know why?
Why?
Well, first off, this dude knows where to go to get a happy ending. And second off, you got to be careful how I said that. The Patriots, I don't know if you noticed or not, because nobody's really talking about it, but the Patriots are in the Super Bowl, which is Sunday. Yeah, more people are talking about tonight's Pro Bowl and how exciting that's going to be. And I was like, oh, yeah, there's a game on Sunday. But tonight, we got the flag football, baby. Did you ever play flag football?
Yeah, in college.
Yeah, I
intramural sports.
Yeah, I played right out of high school. I played flag football with both my brothers and a bunch of my older brothers, buddies that, and we had a blast. I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, flag football is fun. And you don't have, you can get hurt, but not the same.
Yeah, you're not going to, you might get hit in the nuts or something. But, So the Patriots, here's a little fun fact for you about the Patriots. They're tied with my Steelers for the most Super Bowl titles of any franchise.
Mm-hmm.
A win in Super Bowl LX 60 would leave the Patriots in sole possession of the most Super Bowl wins ever, and Kraft has been the principal owner for all of them. That's why they can't win. I don't know, man. My vibe still says Seattle, man. I picked Seattle weeks ago that they were going to be. I picked Seattle in Texas, but,
Mm-hmm.
Where's your vibe right now at this moment? 2:33 on the 3rd of February. Can you believe it's February 3rd?
Yeah, this is flying by. In my mind, I'm with you. I'm very much Seattle.
Okay.
Because of the defense, but I don't care. I don't trust Sam Darnold. I'm sorry. I know. You're like, why?
Listen, I get it. When he just got totally smoked by our Lions last year. I mean, yes. And in other big games, he's retreated.
Mm-hmm.
Like shrinkage when you go in the water and it's really cold. Shrink back and die. But not this kid now. Sam, he's the man, dude. He's about to win the Super Bowl. And let me make a crazy prediction. He's going to be the MVP of the Super Bowl.
If they win, yeah.
What do you mean if they win? I just said he's going to be the MVP. Of course, I probably just jinxed him.
I was going to say, a part of me is like, are the Patriots just like one of those franchises who will be dominant no matter what, no matter the coach, no matter the quarterback? They're going to find a way to win.
Why them? Why not the Lions? and the Browns fans are going, why not the Browns? And the Bengals fans are like, what about the Bengals?
Consistency. Kraft, he does this. Ownership is a big part of the league that we don't talk about. He is one of the best owners.
Okay,
They'll all get into the Hall of Fame next year together. It'll be really cute and a better story with all three of them up there. You're going to be seething. I'm going to laugh. And it'll be okay.
So when's Brady eligible? Maybe
next year.
So it'll be Brady, Kraft, and Belichick going in?
At the same time.
By the way, the way that they vote for the Hall of Fame is stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what one thing is they shouldn't have changed this rule. For coaches, you only got to be out of coaching 1 year, and you're eligible for it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why is that? Make it 5.
It's stupid. The entire process for the NFL, the more that I see and read and hear, it's like, this is dumb. And baseball takes all the crap, but the NFL, the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, is terrible.
Yeah. I've never been to the Pro Football. I've never been there. I've been by it.
Mm-hmm. I drove past.
We go to Myrtle Beach, we go by it. So are you saying the actual Hall of Fame is stupid?
No, not the hall itself, just the people who are running it right now.
Okay, the people who run it are butt munches, but the actual Hall of Fame,
I love your adjectives today.
Well, I haven't been on the air in a couple of days. I had Friday off. We did a lot of driving, and it's like, I'm sorry. My wife did a lot of driving because I don't drive because it's her vehicle. So
are you a passenger princess?
Whatever. I only made one mistake. I said these words. You're in the wrong lane, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll start a fight.
Yeah, that was the only time I said anything. After that, I just zipped it. Never said a word.
Just ride, man. Just ride.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Listen, I didn't think I'd be a very good passenger. I mean, it's her vehicle. She drives. If it's my vehicle, I drive. Although a lot of times she'll go, "Hey, do you mind if I drive?" I'm like, "Absolutely."
Oh, she enjoys road trips?
I'll get on the computer and I'll watch sports, or I'll be on my phone. I'll watch sports. You know, I'm screwing around, just having a great time, not having to worry about the roads. Dude,
yeah, I'm the driver in my relationship, so.
I used to be. Till I got older. And trust me, I mean, does Mrs. Hollywood care for your driving?
Oh, she goes to sleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no going to sleep when I'm driving. You just don't know where you're going to wake up.
Nah, every now and then I'll hit the little noisemakers on the side of the road. Wake you up real quick.
Yeah, those grooves that just scare the living crap out of you. Yeah. I used to be a jerk. Well, no, I still am. I used to do this a lot when I was road tripping with, like, if I'm driving and there's a bunch of people in the car when I was younger, I would hit we'd be on the expressway and I would hit the brakes hard and scream. And everybody
wakes up.
Everybody wakes up is just horrified. And I'm laughing my fanny off.
My thing to do is cut off the lights. Very dangerous.
Oh, hell, where's our lights? We got a light. Oh, I have to try that one. All right, 877-909-1007. That is the Cigar Affair in Uptown Maumee text and call phone line. 1,000 boxes are open right now in their massive humidor. If you want to stop in, I'm sure you're going to find one or two that are just delicious. As a matter of fact, Den Man, I only had one little one yesterday and one little one on Sunday. I am way below my normal ratio of cigars. I got to up that game. I think I'm going to have to, I don't know, maybe I'll call some fellows and say, hey, you want to watch the Pro Bowl at Cigar Affair with me? They're like, what? Because you know they're going to have it on. They always have the NFL Network in there. Anyway, that's the number to play along. All right, NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell said Monday, there's no formal discussions to expand the league's schedule to 18 games. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I want more football. This is a sad, sad weekend, people, because after tonight's Pro Bowl, you know, and then Sunday, it's over until August, the end of August. Preseason crap. I mean, I guess we got the UFL, right? Even though we don't have the Michigan Panthers anymore. I mean, I was so desperate and so jonesing for football. I used to watch Canadian football.
Canadian football is pretty good.
You know?
That's some of the best college guys. They go over to Canada.
No, I know. So, but it's a very sad thing. So do you want to see 18 games? Part of me says yes. The other part of me is, the Lions are so hurt now. Let's add an extra game.
That matters more.
Yeah, the owners are hooers. They're just greedy hooers, and it's going to 18 games.
All right, so do you get rid of the preseason?
Well, they're going to go to 2 preseason games, which nobody plays anyway. They're not real games. All they are is practice.
That's what I'm saying. Just get rid of it.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. They're going to go to 2 games, and which isn't really going to help the starters because the starters aren't going to play in either of those games, which is why the first couple of weeks of the NFL season sucks.
That's why I said just cut the preseason.
They're not good.
Get right to it. And if you lose a couple games in the beginning, you're just trying to jail. It's okay. Everybody's trying to jail. But these preseason games, they're pointless. I mean, they help the guys who are trying to get roster spots, but
right.
Just make the rosters bigger. And have more games.
Good idea. I like that too. Anyway, I got more to say about that. And we have an awesome feel-good news story of the day. And a couple of, well, they're not so good news stories, but it's part of the Denny Radio Sports and more. I call them one-offs. We lost a couple of legends over the weekend. I'll explain all of that coming up. Denny Radio Sports and more brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. It continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Radio. Call or text the show 877-909-1007.
4 minutes.
Sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Patriots in Super Bowl 60 in Santa Clara.
Sunday, February 8th, complete coverage of the big game is on Westwood One. Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Graham. Join Kevin Harlan, Kurt Warner, Laura Oakman, Gene Steratore, Ryan Harris, and me for all the action right here.
Here on Toledo's home for football, ESPN 100.7, The Ticket.
Denny Schaefer, he's an idiot.
Just banging and banging and banging. When a guy's banging you, you spin off of him. Those are the worst defenders to play against, actually, because if you can feel their body, come on.
Denny Radio, sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
I love Chuck. If I could hear one sports announcer, for the rest of my life, it would be Charles Barkley.
Chuck's up there.
Let's see. There you go. 877-909-1007. That's the number. Although we're getting ready to go into the feel-good good news story of the day, brought to you by Danny's Cafe in Rossford, right downtown. Tonight, Jeff Lamb, 7 o'clock. Karaoke. That's going to be fun for everybody who shows up. That's why you should check out Danny's Cafe, 600 Dixie Highway in Rossford, your iconic neighborhood corner bar and restaurant.
And now, it's time for the good.
Good news is good news, and the good news is...
I've got good news and good news.
Over the weekend, a 13-year-old boy swam for several hours through rough water because his family was swept out to sea. They were on vacation in Southwest Australia. Apparently, the strong winds pushed the family's inflatable paddle boards and kayak offshore, and the boy's kayak later took on water, so he had to swim over 2 miles to shore against the current just to alert the authorities. Well, he got there. A multi-agency search and rescue effort was launched. They had to use a rescue helicopter. Rescuers located the boy's 47-year-old mother, his 12-year-old brother, his 8-year-old sister, who were clinging to a paddleboard. More than 8 miles they drifted offshore. Rescue officials say the boy's detailed description of the equipment helped crews locate the family a lot faster. The 3 family members, which he now owns, because how do you come back with that? Hey, remember I saved your life? He's 12 years old. That kid will never do another chore. His damn brother and sister will be doing all this chore. Anyway. They were pulled from the water by a volunteer rescue vessel, taken to shore, paramedics, hospital, all that. Authorities say all family members were wearing life jackets, which is why they survived. The family was later discharged from the hospital, returned to thank the rescue crews who assisted him. They're going to be fine. Here is Austin talking about rescuing his family.
I just said, all right. Not today, not today, not today. I have to keep on going.
There you go. That's just
He's a beast.
He is a beast. Although
He's a beast.
His voice hasn't come in yet, though.
I just said, all right. Not today, not today, not today.
It's puberty, man.
My son Josh, when he was like that age, 12, I'm like, he's got a high-pitched voice. I'm in radio. I'm a professional broadcaster. Lord, you can't be.
It'll come in. It'll come in.
His nuts got to drop soon.
They got to drop one day.
And then all of a sudden, he's like, came home from school when he was like a freshman.
Dad.
I was going to, his voice is deeper and better than mine now. I'm like, okay, thank you, Lord. He answered that prayer. Anyway, that is your feel-good good news story of the day. Danny's Cafe is our sponsor, 600 Dixie Highway. Hey, karaoke's always fun. Jeff Lamb is always a treat. Go peep him out tonight at 7 o'clock. And enjoy sports, live entertainment, and the best food in town. Oh, plus you can watch, the Pro Bowl, because I'm sure they'll have it on. All right, we lost a beloved actress. Well, it was Friday. It was Catherine O'Hara, the star of Schitt's Creek, Home Alone, Beetlejuice, SCTV, The Studio, and so much more. She was 71 years old. And what makes it so shocking is when Sharon told me, I'm like, no, she hasn't even been sick. Well, there's still no word on the cause of death other than, quote, a brief illness. Here's what we know. She suffered from a condition, a rare birth defect, in which the organs in her chest and abdomen were positioned opposite where they normally are, like a mirror image. Like your heart is on the left side. Hers was on the right. And everything was reversed. It's rare, but Enrique Iglesias and Donny Osmond, they also have the same thing. But it says you can lead a perfectly normal life. She was last seen in public about 3 months ago, and she did look noticeably thin and frail. When Sharon showed me a picture, she goes, yeah, here she is a couple of months ago. I'm like, oh, my gosh, she looks terrible. So skinny. Well, now we know. And anyway, pints and prayers for Kevin.
You didn't mention her best movie. I'm very upset about that.
Her best movie? I don't know. She's good in everything. In Schitt's Creek, Moira,
that's close. Okay. But there's one I'm looking for.
I can't think of the movie. Well, tell me what it is.
Home Alone. Kevin's mom.
Dude,
Did you say? Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't hear that. I heard Schitt's Creek.
I said Schitt's Creek, and then I said Home Alone. Yeah, she was amazing in Home Alone.
Yeah. I was about to say, what about Home Alone, dude?
And she looked awesome in that movie. Of course, she was probably, what, 30?
She had to be in her 40s, 30s, late 30s.
When was Home Alone?
Like 30 years ago.
Really? So she died at 41, or 71, so she was 40. She's an amazing actress. I always liked her. But in Schitt's Creek, Moira, she stole that show. I mean, anyway, very sad. And I know most of you are probably not going to get this, but I don't care. Because it says Denny Schaefer on the show, Denny Radio. So I'm doing this because a part of my childhood died. Chuck Negrin, one of the founders and lead singers of Three Dog Night, died yesterday at his home in Studio City, California. He was 83 years old. Do you know a single Three Dog Night song?
No, my friend. I mean, play it. I know you got some.
I got a montage. And you're probably going to, their biggest one, of course, is Joy to the World. One of the band's 3 number-1 hits. They had 11 songs in the top 10. They also kicked out an album every year from 1968 to 1976. That's because the record companies took all the money. So they had to kick out these albums
music
so they could go tour and make money. They did 2 in 1970 plus 2 live albums in that time. So 68 to 76. So I am 9 years old through my senior year in high school. It was Three Dog Night, my man.
Okay.
Just to know that's a love song playing on the radio. I've got pieces of bread. It's a morning in May.
Oh, this is
one is the loneliest number that you'll ever do. He doesn't come in your heart, girl. He does come in to hide your heart, girl. Oh, yeah. But I set the show go on.
That's the one everybody knows.
All the boys and girls, yeah, yeah. Joy to the fishes in the deep blue sea. Joy to you and me.
By the way, Facebook, we don't own the rights to those music, even though we're on Facebook right now. So, yeah, very sad. Do you recognize any of those, Hollywood?
Joy to the world.
Okay, just one. All right, well, we'll take it. That deep voice, man, what a voice.
Hey, he sounds good.
Hey, did you watch the Grammys at all? Sharon watched the first one because...
Why?
Or she watched the opening thing because what's-his-name opened it up.
Who?
I forget the guy's name.
Exactly.
We're going to the concert. You know,
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, we love Bruno Mars. She's all in.
Okay, I didn't know. I haven't watched the Grammys probably in about like 15 years.
Yeah. Here's my favorite thing of the Grammys. Jelly Roll delivered an acceptance speech after winning the Grammy for Best Contemporary Country Album for Beautifully Broken.
Mm-hmm.
And he gave credit to the power of radio. But then he gave the credit who has all the power.
There was days that I thought the darkest things. I was a horrible human. There was a moment in my life that all I had was a Bible this big and a radio the same size and a 6x8 cell. And I believed that those two things could change my life. I believed that music had the power to change my life and God had the power to change my life. And I want to tell y'all right now, Jesus is for everybody. Jesus is not owned by one political party.
Yeah.
Jesus is not owned by no music label. Jesus is Jesus, and anybody can have a relationship with him. I love you, Lord.
All right, Pastor Jelly.
That was
Amen, brother.
That was just
Heavens, yeah. That's what I like to. Heavens, yeah.
Heavens, yeah. I like that. I like when people are bold in their faith. I know a lot of people roll their eyes and they're just like, oh, save that for church, jelly boy. You know, it's like, man, you know what? That takes a lot of stones to get out there and say, you know what? Here's the reason why. Jesus. And it seems to me, and maybe I'm wrong, it seems to me we're getting a lot more of that, where God's getting a lot more glory than we have in the past, that he has in the past, rather.
I mean, it's a lot harsher out here right now than it's been in the past. So people are leaning in.
Yeah, well, I am certainly happy to hear that. So way to go, Jelly Roll. All right, now I just have a couple of news quickies, and then we'll break, and then we'll come back, and we'll talk about 18-game season. We'll talk about Tom Izzo, and he's not a fan of Michigan.
Dusty, yeah.
Dusty it is. Anyway, here's your news quickies for today. It's National Missing Persons Day. Today we honor people who've disappeared, like moderate Republicans and brave Democrats.
You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working.
The new Epstein files release implies Bill Gates had extramarital sex. And yet the most embarrassing thing about Gates remains his haircut. Punxsutawney Phil saw a shadow yesterday. And you know what that means? Absolutely nothing. And finally, a one-armed golfer in the UK made a hole-in-one. So, hey, let's give him a hand.
That wasn't nice.
They're jokes, dude. They're jokes.
I'll leave it a
That was a good one.
Oh, screw you. That's funny.
All right, let's get to a break. Coming back, more. Hour 2. Denny Radio, Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. Continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Radio. Call or text the show 877-909-1007. Sports and More on 100.7 The Ticket.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place.
We'll be back in about 4 minutes.
With bacon and eggs are just $6 every day.
Sorry, 4 minutes.
All right, cool. All right, be right back, people. I gotta stretch my leg.
Drive away in your new Toyota today at Jim White Toyota, Central Avenue Strip. Right car, right price, right now.
It'll be mostly cloudy with a few snow flurries at times for today, with a high around 27 degrees. For tonight, down to 5 degrees with clearing coming up very late tonight. So very cold, but not much of a wind to start off the day for your Wednesday. For the afternoon, we'll be around 21 degrees with increasing clouds after a little bit of sunshine early for tomorrow. In the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellis.
This is Toledo's home for hoops. ESPN 100.7. The Ticket.
Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Denny Schaefer. He's an idiot.
We get to spend another hour together, you lucky people. Denny Radio Sports and More, Hour 2, Show 208. Brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. Too cold for you to leave the house? All you do is get online. Their website is the number 5, DeMayoToledo.com. 5DeMayoToledo.com. You can have it delivered, or you can go in and pick it up. They have awesome street tacos, and they have their, and I've never tried this, their quesadilla, which is a cross between traditional birria taco and a quesadilla.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
pretty good.
Never had a bad meal at Cinco de Mayo, ever.
That sounds pretty good, yeah.
Believe it or not, their burger is amazing. I know, you're like, burger? Yeah,
I've never ordered a burger from there.
Dude, they have a burger, and the way that they make the burger and the way that they season it with Mexican seasonings, it's unbelievable. And they put a pineapple on it with bacon. Oh, dude, it is friggin' killer. Anyway, thank you, Cinco de Mayo, for being the main sponsor for Denny Radio Sports and More. Also on BakeryUnlimited.com, Facebook Live Cam. Watch us on 100.7 The Ticket on Facebook, or Denny Radio on Facebook, or at Denny Radio on YouTube, because we're up there. Bakery Unlimited, they have 2 locations, are on Secor Road, north of the Toledo Clinic, and in Sylvania in the Saxon Square Plaza. Call or text the show. Get on right away. No guests this hour. I kept it guest-free since we hadn't been on in a few days. So if you call, we slap you right on. It's brought to you by the Cigar Affair in Uptown Maumee. Over 1,000 boxes open right now for you to peruse. And that phone number is 877-909-1007. Meredith Party Rental Rob sent me a text, and he says, hey, Denny, you forgot Damon Wilson, who played Lamont Sanford on the sitcom Sanford and Son. He passed away.
I didn't know that.
Yep, January 31st. Of course, you know, he was
big
Lamont.
dummy.
You big dummy. I used to love that show. I don't think you could get away with that show today, though.
Oh,
All in the Family, Sanford and Son. Who else?
Any of them.
Some of those shows back in the early 80s. Anyway, yeah, I used to love that show. Anyway, so R.I.P. to you too, my man. All right, let's go back to the 18 game season in the NFL.
All right.
Roger Goodell says there's been no formal decisions to expand it to 18 games. He says not so fast on that 18-game NFL season. Just last week, Patriots owner Robert Kraft made it seem inevitable. Commish Roger expanded the regular season to 18 games. He says, it's not a given. We have not had any formal discussions about it, and frankly, very little, if any, informal conversations. Goodell said yesterday at his annual State of the NFL big news conference ahead of the Super Bowl. What do you mean the Super Bowl? You mean the Pro Bowl. The Pro Bowl will be tonight. What time are you coming over for my Pro Bowl party, Hollywood?
6:15.
All right, I'll be here. It'll be awesome. Anyway, it's not something we assume will happen. It's something we want to talk about with union leadership. Well, yeah, they can't do anything without the union signing off on it. And the union will sign off on it. You know why? Because that means salaries go up.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're
Extra
playing
game check.
Game. Every team will go to 18 regular season games with 2 preseason games and eliminate one of the preseason games. And every team every year will play 1 game overseas. Goodell says player safety concerns, competitive issues, the potential need to add another bye and roster sizes as areas that have to be addressed through collective bargaining. Nothing's going to happen, Hollywood, until the CBA and the NFL, their collective bargaining is up in 2030. So nothing's going to happen till then.
Mm-hmm. That's when the real money comes in.
That's what happens. The NFL added a 17th game in 2021, which is the most recent CBA.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to happen until 2030. Which
I was anti the 17th game, honestly, and now I've gotten used to it that the 18th game won't be too crazy. Just get rid of the preseason. You don't need a preseason. You guys are professionals. Study, do your homework, and come back from vacation prepared to work.
I'm with you on that, but you know what? Why they're not going to get rid of it? Because season ticket holders get stuck with that, and all of the revenue sales and all that. Owners,
but you can charge more for regular game. Like they're talking about everybody going overseas once a year to play a game, which means, quite frankly, I'm better off buying a ticket to overseas and going to one of those games, and it'll probably be cheaper. So it's not for the fans. It's not really for the players. It's all about the money. Let's get the money. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, and you know what? It just shows you just how – and listen, we all want to make as much money as we possibly can, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But there is a line. And to put these athletes through an extra game or two in the NFL is just brutal on the body. And plus, you got to throw out the record books. I mean, back in the day, wasn't it when it first started?
14?
No, I think there was 12.
Well, it was 12 before 14, yeah. It was 12, 14, then we went to 16, now we're at 17. Talking about an 18th.
Yeah, so how can you have records, like rushing records? You know, when Walter Payton didn't have 17 games, Barry Sanders didn't have 17, soon to be 18 games. How can you
It shouldn't be totals, it should be averages.
Take your 10 best years or whatever. Yeah, you
just average out the carries with the yards of that year. I'm not saying it'll be right. This is over.
Listen, I was with Strahan, even though gap tooth, annoying, lispy speaking, never liked him as a player. Michael Strahan. I was with him on the sack record because he did it in how many games?
16.
Yeah, and how many
The person before him did it in 14. You broke someone's record by having 2 extra games. It's going to always be the same argument. That's why Eric Dickerson is the best running back ever.
Because he did it in 14 games. He's not the best ever. Barry Sanders.
I'm joking.
Barry Sanders is the best.
But that's why this new generation, a lot of their stats is like the LeBron effect, longevity stats, a different game. We pass the ball more. None of it really matters.
No. Here's what matters to me when it comes to stats. Did the Lions win last weekend? No, they're not playing. You know what I mean? That's all that matters to me. I was never in, we all know guys like this, nerdy guys that just know all the stats.
All the stats.
Yeah, stat boy.
We need them, though.
I don't mind looking them up, but for the most part, when it comes to the NFL, it's really hard to quantify when now there's so many more games.
Yes, I always viewed stats as like a baseball thing. Basketball, baseball, football is the stats don't tell the story of the game. You can look at a stat sheet and you think that one team won and they got blew out.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Speaking of stats, what is LeBron going to be playing in his 23rd straight All-Star game?
22nd.
22nd.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn impressive. So the other night, that is. A lot of people hate on LeBron. Stay tuned to the show coming up after ours. I was watching them. Who were they playing? Their last game LeBron was playing. They ended up getting beat.
The Knicks.
Yeah, I was watching the Lakers and Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron's 41 years old.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't stopping him. They couldn't stop him.
No.
It's in the fourth quarter. I'm like, okay, isn't he tired? I'm just tired watching him. He's still bringing it. That's the part that's just his hairline's gone, but who cares? He's still
he can hit his head on the rim at 41 years old.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. I really don't. out. I'll tell you, we got a big game tonight. Denver's at the LCA taking on my Pistons. That's gonna be.
I would watch that, but man, I got to see if Shador goes for 400 yards tonight
in flag football. 7. Yeah.
I think this is a good showcase for him, right? You're not around the Browns.
It's not real football.
You get to show us if you can throw the ball. I mean, the combine isn't real football.
No.
I think this is a better show than the combine.
Wait a minute. The Pro Bowl is a better show of your talent than the actual combine?
Yes.
Okay, when you hit your head, when you slipped on the ice, I think we're hearing the effects of that.
I'm not talking about this current Pro Bowl. And even this, I mean, I would rather watch this than you enjoy watching the combine. All they do is run in straight lines, jump up, and bench press.
I got news for you. I don't watch the combine.
Okay.
I'll watch, like, if anything hilarious happens or something goofy or whatever. Yeah. I mean, his hand size is so small for a quarterback.
I hated that.
It's like, what?
The IQ test. I don't care if he's smart. Can he throw the ball?
Yeah, exactly.
Spin that thing.
How are you under pressure? And for Browns fans, how good are you going to be able to play in France? The Browns are playing in France.
I saw that.
According to the report, Mary Kay Cabot from Cleveland.com, you Browns fans might want to brush up on your French. Parlez-vous français? Because they're going to be part of NFL history. The NFL has announced, well, they announced it yesterday, that the Saints, who, of course, have a connection to France because of the fleur-de-lis, and there's a buttload of people that speak French still in New Orleans.
They don't got no damn connection to France.
Yes, they do.
I mean, they're inspired by France. They don't have a connection.
Yeah, they do.
The New Orleans Saints, the actual organization, I know the city of New Orleans does, but these money-grabbing owners who own the Saints have a connection to France?
No, they just have the fleur-de-lis. That's it. So the Saints are hosting the first ever regular season game in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
And a French site, RMC Sports, whoever that is, said, oh, yeah, and they're playing the Browns. And the NFL's like, what? Don't get that out. No, we haven't announced that yet. For whatever reason, they don't want it out there, but that's what's happening. They're playing the Browns, allegedly, and it's going to happen on October 25th. And then it's a strong cultural connection between Louisiana and France. And the site reported that Browns quarterback, your boy Shador Sanders, has already filmed the commercial for the big event. Boy, they're assuming that he's still going to be on the team next year.
Who's going to be their quarterback? Dylan Gabriel?
No, they got the perv. The perv is back.
The fondler? No.
Yeah, the fondler. The Achilles is fine. Watson is back. Matter of fact, I'm so confident. I'm going to go out after the show, and I'm going to Dick's, and I'm going to buy the fondler's jersey.
You think he's a better quarterback than Shador?
Yes. When he's healthy.
He hasn't been healthy for 4 years.
I know, so he's rested up. He's got a lot of energy. Anyway, the Browns are saying, oh, we haven't heard anything yet. And the NFL is yet to confirm if the Browns are the opponent. Okay, well, either way, if it's true, it'll mark the second straight season the Browns have played an international game. 21-17 loss to the Vikings in London on October 5th. So this game will take place in the largest stadium in the country, 80,000 fans. And I'll bet you're right, Hollywood. I'll bet you the tickets are cheaper for that game than they were or are if the Browns are playing at home.
At home? Mm-hmm. You're better off just flying to wherever these games are if you really want to see your team.
Dude, we're going to Italy in September for my wife's 60th birthday.
That might be pretty cool if you can catch a game while you're there.
I never thought of that. I don't think they're playing.
Because this is just a train. No, trains. And once you get to Europe, a lot of trains, man. And they're fast.
About that. Listen, I don't do well out of my routine over the last 35 days of being in Orange Beach. And now for 10 days, I'm going to go where we're going to be dealing with foreigners that hate us Americans. And, gee, you think they'll be able to tell I'm not from Italy?
The beauty of getting out of the country is people don't hate Americans. They hate our politicians.
Well, I hate our politicians. So
And that's where we bond. That's where you bond overseas. You just say, oh, I hate them too, and then you're good.
Yeah, I might have to drink over there, though. I haven't drank in over 4 months. I'm like, yeah.
I'm very proud of you.
I'm thinking I'm drinking. Thank you. I appreciate that. You'd think I'd lost some weight, but I'm not. I've actually gained a little weight.
Well, the holidays. Wait until the summer when you can get active.
Dude, I was so active. I was doing 10,000 or more steps a day, lifting weights. I mean, I was getting after it, and yet I get on the scale. I'm like, holy crap.
You just had a surgery, bro. And then it was Thanksgiving, and then it was Christmas.
Yeah, that's
then you went on a vacation for a month.
I like it. You are a justifying American. You're letting your brother off the hook. Anyway, all right, so apparently the NFL has a growing presence in France with over 14 million fans. How do they know that?
They probably have people who are buying the package.
A newsletter is like, I subscribe to the NFL email blast. The NFL flag, the league's official youth football program, launched in France in 2023. It always comes back to flag football, doesn't it, Hollywood?
That's going to be the new way to create money.
And then they slip in. Flag football will make its debut at the Olympics in Los Angeles in 2028. Okay, how's flag football going to make money off you and I?
What do you mean?
It's not going to make money off you and I.
No, it's not for us. You got to think in 30 years, you'll have the NFL, and then you'll have a group of people who grew up not only playing flag football, but watching it. It becomes very... Would you rather watch a flag football game or a 5-hour baseball game? Is going to be the new question.
I would rather watch a baseball game because it's real. It's a real sport. And first off, baseball.
It's real?
Dude, it doesn't go 5 hours anymore because of the pitch.
It doesn't. They did speed the game up. I'll give them that.
They're under 3 hours a lot of the time.
They do much better now.
Oh, dude, they do that. And I like that. When your team is good like the Tigers should be, even though they got Tarek the Sissy Scooble. What happened with his arbitration? Wasn't it today?
Yeah.
Could you check that? I thought arbitration was today. Or is it tomorrow? I don't know. Now, they couldn't do it today. We got too big of a sporting event with the Pro Football Pro Bowl tonight.
It's going to be tomorrow.
Is it tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I remember the 90s when everybody used to bang on me when I was on the air, and I would always make fun of soccer. That soccer is just so damn boring. It's like, Schaefer, you're too stupid to understand the intricacies of soccer. You don't understand it. I'm like, really? Kick a ball,
run
into the goal, and then run.
And
then run some more. And then the field is too damn big. And then no one scores. And then 45.
Why don't they make the field smaller?
45 minutes later, it's 0-0.
Yeah.
Okay? And then the fact that they don't say 0-0 and it's 0-0 makes me want to punch him in the face. Okay? And I'm not a violent guy anymore.
I like love in tennis.
I do. I am. Sweet love. I'll take sweet. Anyway, so everybody said, oh, you wait. Soccer's going to take over football. Soccer's going to take over football. That was 30 years ago, Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer internationally, yes. Soccer in the U.S. and football in the U.S., not even close. Not even.
And that's why I think flag football can grow here. Because if I am a young mom who wants my baby to be athletic and get the experience of team sports, I'm going to put them in something protective and safe. And I like flag. I like football, so they can play flag.
It's those moms that are ruining a generation of would-be men, okay? We're turning into – I bet Tarek Scooble was raised by his mom.
By one of those moms?
Uh-huh.
I want my baby to play baseball. He has to be a pitcher, though. Yeah.
He's got to be a pitcher. I like to be a catcher. No, you get hurt as a catcher.
Contact, yeah.
So the NFL has confirmed the following 2026 regular season international games. One game in Melbourne at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. Shut up. Featuring the Rams as one of the participating teams. One game in Rio de Janeiro. One game in Munich. 3 games in London. 1 game in Madrid. Okay, I really think that if you're going to go over and play internationally, you should automatically have the bye after that.
Yeah, I don't like the travel schedule.
You know, I mean, you gotta friggin' give these guys more.
We can go back a little bit. Okay, let's say they add the 18th game. Can we add an additional bye week then?
Yes.
Can we have 2 bye weeks?
2 bye weeks.
And then you're getting rid of that the preseason game. I'm cool with that. And you're adding another game in. Go ahead and add another playoff spot while you're at it. Why not? Let everybody in. Then we'll have a whole nother season called the playoffs.
Yeah. Let everybody in the playoffs. My Lions in every year. Who knows? Somebody gets hot. All right, there you go. We have to break. We're coming back. By the way, somebody polled NFL players about their thoughts on this year's Super Bowl halftime. What do you think what do you think that means, or what do you think how they feel, NFL actual players, about halftime? Well, stay with us. I'll tell you next. Denny Radio Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, continues next on 100.7 The Ticket.
A legend in his own mind. Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
This is Denny.
4 minutes.
Coop, thanks.
just after airport. If you're seeing anything else we're not, let us know. That's your Cumulus Toledo right now traffic.
The best coverage of Central Catholic basketball is right here on ESPN 100.7 The Ticket. Join Bill Clark, Mike Mernon, and Jackson Stricker all season long for the most exciting and complete coverage of Irish hoops in the Toledo area. It's all brought to you by Burger King, the Castillo Funeral Home, Frickers, Maumee Bay Turf Center, the Toledo Diocese, Strauss Refrigeration, Danny's Cafe, and Frames Pest and Wildlife Control. So don't miss a minute of the action all season long. It's exciting. Central Catholic Hoops on your local sports leader, ESPN 100.7 The Ticket.
Denny Schaefer.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
A trillion is more than a billion, numbnuts.
All right, zip it.
You can't even
zip it.
He's an idiot.
Denny Radio, sports and more on 100.7 The Ticket.
Love it. Welcome back, boys and girls. Denny Radio, Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill, the home of the $8.99 or less lunch specials, where they come with sides. Most of the specials come with sides, and they get you in, get you out. Although it's over at 3 o'clock, so but maybe
Get a margarita though.
Yeah, get after that. Have at
Or 3.
it. Yeah, do what you got to do, people. 877-909-1007. That is the Cigar Affair in Uptown Maumee text/phone line. If you care to jump on, no waiting. Texts always get to them at some point. All right, so what do the NFL players think about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl 60 halftime performance? Well, let me ask you this, Hollywood. What is your thoughts of Bad Bunny? Are your undies in a bunch and you're just like, I mean, I know there's a group out there that is going to put on a performance with, I guess, Kid Rock and other people. And it's like, okay, whatever. What are your thoughts on all that?
I always view the Super Bowl performance as a big commercial, and sometimes it's artists I like, and more than not, it's usually artists that I don't particularly care for, but I understand they have a very large audience they're trying to cater to. So some years I'll be disappointed, some years I'll be happy, but I'll never throw my own concert in a protest because I don't care.
I don't either. There are certain things on a scale in Denny's world of a level of what is going to get me all riled up. This is like really, really low on the totem pole.
I wasn't mad when Shakira performed.
I didn't care because her hips don't lie, man. Isn't that her song?
Yeah.
I think it is. I don't even know. I'm 66 years old, for crying out loud. I'm hanging on by a thread. Look at this old man beard.
I like it though.
My wife does not like it at all. Man. I'm like, okay. All right. Well, you know what's going to happen. It's going to go away. I wanted it until spring, like maybe right before the disco party.
Yeah, it's a nice winter beard. Cover the face, protect you.
I can't host a disco party with a creepy old beard. No way. By the way, disco party is June 5th, rather, at Pennsville downtown. If you haven't heard, it's for Little Blessings Veterans Outrage. So just search Little Blessing Veterans Outrage.
Tickets on sale March 6th.
Friday, March 6th. Tables so there's 2 different table packages, and there's also single tickets. It's going to be a great event. We raised over $50,000 last year, and I think she's already got a title sponsor, which Jamie Paxton is amazing. So I'm gonna have to shave it before then. There's no way, because beards weren't. John Travolta didn't have no damn beard. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I just don't get riled up about this. What cracks me up most about this is it's really a lens of how bigoted some people are when it comes to this country and the English language. And the part that makes me laugh is Bad Bunny is a U.S. citizen.
Yeah, he's from Puerto Rico.
He's from Puerto Rico. And I find it comical with all these people getting all riled up over this. In my America, we sing in English for the Super Bowl. It's like, you're America. What is that? America was built on being a melting pot. Our entire country was built on people coming from other places to come and live in the home of the free and the land of the brave, and the American dream which it's just ridiculous that people are just losing their mind over the half. You know what's going to suck worse than this halftime? Is if the game sucks.
Sucks, yeah.
What if Sam Darnold gets picked 4 times because I said he was going to be the MVP and I cursed the ginger?
Or what if Seattle blows them out, which is quite possible? That defense is amazing.
I'd be okay with that. I would be okay with a blowout. What I won't be okay with is somebody with all these freaking turnovers. I don't want the ginger to show up and have 4 picks.
A little Bad Bunny would make it feel better.
Yeah, exactly. And where's Good Bunny? Okay, he's Bad Bunny. Who's Good Bunny? Is that his brother? He's the Bad Bunny in the.
Bad Bunny.
All right, so we're still a couple of days away from the big game. Pats and Hawks, Seahawks. Bad Bunny Super Bowl 60 halftime show. Heated debate, a lot of pushback, including from NFL players.
Okay.
So when the NFL announced that 31-year-old American citizen, Bad Bunny, who, by the way, won the Album of the Year at the Grammy Awards Sunday night.
Yes, he did.
And I want to say that the Album of the Year was totally in Spanish, not a lick in English, which has got some people riled up. Anyway, mixed reactions poured in from actual NFL players. Many fans have embraced the DTMF singer. Okay, what's that? What's DTMF? Is that a song?
Yeah, it has to be a song.
DTMF.
That's one of his songs. I hate when journalists do that.
Because they're trying to sound hip and cool, and you're not. You're stupid.
Oh.
Is it playable on the radio?
I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go out of my way to play any of that right now.
Why? Just in case? Are we gonna?
I don't think the FCC really listens to our show. So.
All right. Well, it's a song by Bad Bunny. Let me see.
I know we don't have the rights to it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Bad Bunny, DTMF. What's that stand for?
Down to
Mofo.
Make fun.
All right, hold on. Let me just sample it here. Get ready to hit the button in case there's potty words. It doesn't say that it's dirty.
You probably won't be able to understand it.
I understand that. Oh, I am so offended. Anyway, there's going to be people that are going to hate us because I played just that little clip.
Oh, man.
So, whatever. Anyway.
We got to get Chris Rock next year. I mean, is it Chris Rock? Is that who it is?
Chris Rock? He's not a singer. What does Chris Rock do? You want to tell jokes at halftime?
Maybe
Chris
we'll
Rock.
get a comedian next year.
Chris Rock. Maybe we should. Bring back up with people.
Have Will Smith come in.
When they announced it, I mean, from like the president all the way on down to Danica Patrick barked out. She said no songs in English should not be allowed at America's highest rated television event of the year.
She shouldn't have been allowed to drive, but we didn't say anything about that.
Exactly. J-Lo said she thinks the Spanish singer will blow everyone's mind. Former halftime show performer Shakira also raved, saying she can't wait to watch it. Okay, again, just so I'm clear, I don't give a crap.
No.
Okay, and that doesn't mean I don't love my country any less.
That's when I go get snacks.
Exactly.
Run to the store real quick. You got 18 minutes to get anything you need done right now before the game comes back on.
Exactly. I tell you, if my dad was still around, though, and this was on, he'd be like, what the hell is that crap coming out of my TV? He'd be right there with, this is America. He'd be right there. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe maybe I'm getting jaded as I get older and I just don't care. But it doesn't mean I love my country any less.
That's like saying you don't love your country if you don't even watch the Super Bowl then. Like, this isn't an event for the country. This is a private business is making billions of dollars off of all of us watching, getting upset about this. This is all free marketing for that game.
And
that's
they love
all
it.
they did. You're going to have the people who love Bad Bunny, who just want to piss off all of those old racist guys. They're going to watch. The old racist guys, they're going to watch because they love football. And guess what? I'm going to be right there in the middle enjoying it all with my popcorn.
I'm the same way. Popcorn is nowhere near on my list of.
Oh, chips. I'm more of chips, pizza, few wings.
Dude, wings. My wife's spinach artichoke dip.
Buffalo chicken dip. I was going to say dips.
Dip.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all about the dips, man, and some wings.
You need the salt for once you start drinking. That's when I get to cussing. Yeah.
All right, so when it comes to the NFL players, how do they feel about Bad Bunny?
Let's see.
More than half are against it. I'm surprised by that. The majority, I mean, because they're young. I would think that, you know, they're Gen Zers.
I don't listen to Bad Bunny. I mean, he's very popular. Don't get me wrong. I have friends who listen to him, but he's not popular in like the Midwest and throughout the USA. I do understand people getting upset. It was a marketing ploy by the NFL to get the rest of the world to watch. They knew you were going to watch.
That's right. It's going to be the highest rated halftime in the history of the NFL. You watch, even though there are other alternatives for halftime that you can watch. I mean, I just, it's ridiculous. Anyway, but more than half of the NFL's against it. A majority citing a lack of familiarity with Bad Bunny's music. They don't know his music. It was an anonymous poll done by the New York Times, so, you know, you can trust that. 58.6% of NFL. So nearly 6 out of 10 surveyed said, yeah, I don't like the NFL selection of Bad Bunny for the Super Bowl halftime show.
I agree.
I don't even know who Bad Bunny is, an NFC offensive player told the outlet. I always think it should be an American. I think they're trying too hard with this international stuff. I don't like it. I'd prefer anyone who's synonymous with football and football culture. Okay, who would that be? Who are we looking at here that is
so when Kelly Clarkson sings the Sunday Night Countdown or whoever they have singing it, she's just in tune with football culture?
Yeah, maybe it should be Carrie Underwood.
Carrie Underwood. Yeah.
Like football thing. I feel like
brother.
I feel like there's tons of artists out there who are fans of the game. A second NFL player agreed. At the same time, an AFC offensive player said, I think there are better examples of character and morality than Bad Bunny. Okay. If character and morality plays a
Toledo
role,
Christian Choir.
If that plays a role in what you will watch on TV, you may not want to watch the Super Bowl because those players, they're not all full of, you know, Jesus and holy water.
Bring Janet back.
I'm saying Janet and the nip slip. Although the majority of players say they're not happy with the league selection, 41% still say they're looking forward to it. In addition to sharing their thoughts on Super Bowl 60 halftime show, several anonymous players shared the names of their dream Super Bowl headliner. Okay. One of the most popular dream headliner is Michael Jackson. Do they know he's dead?
Holograms.
Oh, okay. A Michael hologram. They also threw out 3 other male options. Drake.
Okay.
Chris Brown.
Okay.
And Travis Scott. Only one female performer, Beyonce, made the list.
What about Jelly Roll?
I love Jelly Roll.
I think he'll do a good job.
I watch that all damn day. He's probably going to get there at some point. Despite the mixed reviews, Bad Bunny, he's one of the world's most top streamed artists in the past decade. And he made history, the first entirely Spanish language album to win an Album of the Year nod at the Grammys. But there's a lot of people that are going to be boycotting it. And listen, if you're still upset over Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl, well, check this out. I'm here to help you.
Hola, it is Bad Bunny. Are you upset that I'm performing at the Super Bowl halftime show? Introducing the new Bad Bunny remote control.
The Bad Bunny remote control, how's it work?
It's easy. If you don't want to see me perform at the Super Bowl halftime show, you change the channel with the Bad Bunny remote control.
Interesting. But what do I do if I want to watch the rest of the game after your performance?
Well, this is where the Bad Bunny remote control really shines. You simply use the Bad Bunny remote control and change it back to the Super Bowl.
Whoa. I'm confused. Well, what if I want to see your performance, but I don't want to hear it?
Well, you're in luck. The Bad Bunny remote control also comes with volume control, so you can mute my performance without having to change the channel.
But what if I don't want to see your performance either?
I already told you. You change the channel.
How?
With the Bad Bunny remote control.
Oh. Who are you again?
Ay, Dios mío. The Bad Bunny remote control. Order now.
Yeah, there you go. You have options, people.
You gotta get the Bad Bunny remote control.
Bad Bunny remote control. All right, how much time do we have? Can we squeeze it in or not?
Yeah, we got time. We got about 3 minutes.
All right, college hoops. First time since 2018. The now number 2 Michigan Wolverines. I did not expect Michigan to beat Michigan State Friday night.
Really?
I was over at my niece. She lives in Roswell, Georgia, outside of Atlanta. She is a proud Spartan. She graduated from Michigan State. And I said to Sharon, I'm going over and watching the game with my niece Meredith because, So I got all my Michigan gear. And it was a lot of fun, especially when Michigan won. I didn't expect them to win at Breslin. They haven't won at Breslin since 2018.
Been a while.
And then Michigan was just killing them, up by 18. And then what happens? They let it go in the second half. Within the first 10 minutes, Sparty's up by 2. And then something crazy happened. Michigan's defense clamped down. And my niece was a little sad when the Den men left.
You think Sparty was playing a little dirty? Chippy.
They were. I kept telling her that. Your team's playing chippy.
They were playing chippy.
Well, it turns out that now the rivalry has gotten more intense because, Izzo is being called out by Dusty May for dirty play. And, it's basketball.
I love that rivalry.
Here's what this was all about. This was all about last season, okay? When they played and Michigan State had the game won, and seniors go out and kiss the half court.
And they're standing on it.
And Michigan players stood there and didn't want to let them do it. And it got ugly, okay? It's their tradition. It's their ritual. If you don't want them to kiss the floor, then beat them. You didn't beat them, okay? But
that's fair.
On the other hand, I thought it was hilarious, the handshake. Everybody's like, hey, look at that. Dusty and Izzo barely shook hands. What's up with that?
Those guys.
This whole thing started with that, and that got Sports Talk Radio going nuts. And Izzo's like, there's no beef, But now he's being forced. He's asked questions about it. The trip on Yaxel Lindborg was dirty. Okay?
Yeah, that was dirty.
That right there could have ended a guy's season. That part bothers me. And what's even more bothersome is they never even looked at it, and there was not a technical.
Nope.
That part stunk.
Now, a lot of Sparty fans will say Michigan, when it comes to basketball, is a softer team. They're not as gritty and physical as Izzo teams. A lot of the Michigan State fans I talk to. And I agree with them.
I agree with that, too. Listen, here's something that Izzo's not doing, and he's still competing. He's not going into the portal. He's old school. He's drafting high school players, and he's developing them. And it's still working for him. At some point, it's not going to.
No, it's easier to do in basketball.
It's easier to do in basketball.
It's different when a grown man is 24 and you're an 18-year-old freshman and he's driving you down the field. That doesn't seem fun. 18-year-old kid, you can dunk. Indiana. Oh, I forgot all about them.
Indiana, yeah.
Oh, guys. Oh, man.
Anyway, you know what's going to be fun? Is when they play again on Sunday, March 8th in Ann Arbor. That's going to be must-see TV, almost as big as watching tonight's Pro Bowl. Hey, dude, you get tickets? I'm in. Can we get tickets to that March 8th? Let's
don't
work
know.
on that, producer man.
I'll see if I got some peoples.
All right, work on it. That'd be awesome. All right, we got a break. That's enough. I had more stuff, but we'll get to it tomorrow. We got a whole nother show tomorrow, Lord willing. Andre of the Savages, Black and White Sports, coming up next right here on 100.7 The Ticket.
No rules on this show. Denny Radio is on 100.7 The Ticket.
When the lights get brighter, the games get bigger, and you're
5 minutes.
All right. Okay.
Denny Schaefer.
My love knows no gender.
He's an idiot.
On 100.7 The Ticket.
Boy, where does the time go? Denny Radio Sports and More, brought to you by Cinco de Mayo Mexican Bar and Grill. Show 208 coming to a close. Let's say hello and good afternoon to Andre of the Savages. Black and White Sports coming up next. Hello, Dre. Do you sense it? I'm back in the 419.
Excitability is on display. You should see the grin on my face. It is extensive grin. You can't really see it. The dynamics of the resolution doesn't really, doesn't give it a proper representation.
Are you sure it's not tonight's Pro Bowl flag football game that's got that big smile on your face, or is it?
I guess I'm beaming with glee as a result of that. Can't wait to watch that. What time does it start, Chris? When does it? It's today.
8:15.
Yes.
The Shador Sanders show begins.
My house at 6:30. The broadcast starts. The kick. Do they kick off in flag football? Do they actually have a kickoff?
It's a throw-off.
I thought you throw it. Don't you throw it to the other people?
I don't remember. I don't know either.
Look. Okay, can we look?
We're gonna watch that tonight at my house.
But this is the proof of the lunacy. They have made the society say we will pay for flag football from adults now. This is what it is. We are so arrogant, the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care what we will have again. The yard Olympics of the yard groomers, and people will be it'll be an NFL exclusive, and it will be sold. This is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty lame, but I'm gonna watch it just so we can make fun of it. And
I'm gonna look.
I mean, it might be entertaining. Who knows? Shador might be tearing it up, and then watch
7 touchdowns.
I hope he has 7 touchdowns. Who's starting? I mean, he's a reserve. He's not starting.
I don't know. Are we going to talk about Flacco? Why aren't we talking about Flacco?
Yeah, Flacco.
I want to talk about Flacco.
Flacco's in.
Flacco. That's what I'm just saying. That's what we should celebrate that. Why are we saying Flacco? We're going to talk about the people playing. I'm just saying.
Flacco, Burrow. Who else?
Burrow's probably starting, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think Burrow's going to start. Everybody else is hurt.
I know. And I don't know. It's going to be worth keeping out like a car wreck.
Man, I hope nobody does anything, though. I hope nothing is tweaked or turned or none of that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I do not like this.
You see an ACL get torn, this will be the end.
Because this is all about the danceries, and the prancing about. This is what this is. Exaggerated movement that would not necessarily be in game mode, which makes it ironically strange that you would have been safer because it's stuff you might not do when you could get cracked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's the thing.
That's a good way to put it.
You know what I'm saying? Tonight it could be it's too loosey-goosey. You know what I'm saying? Too wiggly. It's a lot of wiggles going to be going on tonight. That's where the problem kick in, right there.
I'm going to be watching it, though. Well, I'll be watching college hoops, too, as well. And the Pistons are on. So
the Pistons. I think let's get to the game. Yeah. Let's get to the game.
Get some money.
Hollywood, what the hell have you got on right now? Look at what you got.
Nice North Face.
Are you getting ready to walk out?
I got to go into the frozen tundra. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
All right, Gray, have a good show. People,
thank you, sir.
Stay right where you're at for the next 2 hours. Hollywood, great job as always. Tomorrow we'll have Chad Yohannes on talking about, the big game.
Mm-hmm.
And, of course, we'll have all your favorite coverage of the Pro Bowl game.
Pro Bowl. My man.
Whatever else we come up with. All right, let's get out of here, Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
I'm out of here.
Until next time, this is Denny Schaefer saying, do what you love is freedom. Loving what you do, that's happiness. Keep dreaming and love the one who loves you most. See ya, Toledo.
All right, Schaefer.